Hi everybody, I am super excited to announce that my poetry book, my debut poetry book, I Kiss the Devil in the Pouring Rain, was published yesterday. Here with me I have the hardcover copy and a paperback copy. My book is available at Barnes & Noble, Amazon, and all other major booksellers. It was released worldwide, and I could not be more excited. As of this point today, around almost 2 p.m., my press release has been published by at least 285 news sources, and my book is right now number 13 on Amazon for new poetry by women, which is super exciting for me. So I just wanted to announce that and tell you guys how excited I am, and that I can't wait for you all to read it. I also figured I would go ahead and read a couple of poems from the book, like the first couple pages. So for dedications, for my fiance Nate, for not only putting up with my working on this book for days on end, but for being my constant support and staying up late to listen to whatever poem I had just written that I absolutely had to read out loud immediately. This book is for you. For every classmate, professor, family member, friend, and stranger who entertained me by reading my work and was not afraid to critique the hell out of it so that I may become a better writer, this book is for you. For the people out there who, like me growing up, always wished to be exposed to more writers who talked bluntly about the realities of coming of age, this book is for you. Lastly, for every muse, magnetizing or devastating, terrifying or beautiful, enthusiastic or discouraging, real or fictional, who gave me something to write about, this book is for you. So the first poem in the book is the title poem, I Kiss the Devil in the Pouring Rain, so I will go ahead and start with that one. I kissed the devil in the pouring rain, my hair getting heavier by the second, and his grip on my neck lightened for a moment, and I think I saw God in the reflection of the puddle I was standing in, scolding me shamefully, but I didn't care. Those midnight delights were far more tempting. I'd trade a flower for that scripture on your rib in a heartbeat, no questions asked. Faded floral on basement couches consumed me because your Armani lingered just a little bit longer than the cedary cigar smoke of a nearly forgotten past lover. And I dared God to show his face again. In the brown glass bottle I could see, out of the corner of my glazed over eyes, from beneath your leather and crossed with the date of your friend who was killed on your chest before you changed glasses for a diamond earring and took up brown leaves as a living just like your daddy. 2. I kissed the devil in the pouring rain, and I prayed for more sinful nights. That snowy powder on your razor had nothing on that sugar white scar on my knee. Thanks for that souvenir, by the way. It tasted sweet, as the drops of blood I lost by the mouth of the river. Making love in the damp grass there sure did a number on that blackjack, no fear bullshit. You can't lie to me. I heard your heartbeat in the pouring rain once before God tried to claim you, and you promised that he wouldn't, taunting him miserably because you weren't that good. No need to point out that I already knew from the mark on my throat to the tar in your veins exactly where you were heading. I kissed the devil goodbye in the pouring rain. The second poem in the book is called Porcelain Beauty Queen, sorry. Black limousines and karaoke, dripping in diamonds, lips lined with honey jack, a halo of smoke coating you, and short party dresses that would mortify our mothers, with smirking dares and wicked jokes of Russian roulette, you preying on the wild streaks we were ordered to kill, but we couldn't seem to shake the urge to kill ourselves, slowly, as if we were porcelain beauty queens who would stay plastic and liquored up forever, and that was somehow beautiful. I'm gonna flip to a random page in the book. My burden. Lifetimes I've wasted, wishing on stars to be understood by someone as lonely and hurt as I am, for eyes that hold secrets that I'm afraid to ask about, like everybody feels when they look into mine. And it gives me great pain to acknowledge with full admittance that this sadness is my burden and my soulmate intertwined until the end. And now I will choose another random one. This one is one of my favorites. It's called Satan Loves Me When I'm Manic. Eyes wild, they make no contact, smoke-filled breath on city streets, my mind racing faster than can make sense to anybody else. See, I'm always further ahead in my mind than I am in my words, except for when I'm not, and the colors fade to gray, stars above shrinking, and my attempts to connect a simple thought to an action become bleak. But that's not what you want to hear about, is it? The slow sand leaving my hourglass of life, unable to drain quickly enough. You're here for the line of cocaine at midnight that turns into the rest of someone's stash, disappearing from glass tables, and the stranger that I give too much of myself to because it's 3 a.m., so bedtime is still a week away and I need to feel worshipped. You want to hear about me laughing while loud rock music plays, and I'm taking a shot or 2 or 3 until I finish the entire damn bottle, because in moments like these, I'm utterly hopeless at moderation. You like the eagerness in my voice and relish in my reliving every bender, filling in far more detail in my art than I actually remember, about a string of one-night stands during a month or 2 or 3 when being alone was particularly dangerous. And you know, I used to be a good girl, but she faded away, nose out of a book, eyes drifting back and forth between death and wildfire, sick to my stomach, forever an entertainer, and just like you, Satan loves me when I'm manic. So those are a few poems from the book to give you guys an idea of the content and my writing style. It's largely free verse, so there are a couple of beat poems in there as well. A lot of topics are focused on like coming of age and the complexities of being human and falling in love and getting hurt, grieving, having sex, experimenting with substances, addiction, things like that I think a lot of people can relate to but are still a little bit taboo for some reason to publicly talk about. So yeah, go follow me on Instagram if you don't already at The Real Molly Dickon, because I'm going to be doing a giveaway of a hardcover copy of my book that's going to be personalized in the near future. Yeah, so I hope you're all having a good week. I know I certainly am. And I'm feeling pretty dang proud of myself, which is a nice way to feel. All right, thanks for checking in.